everybody. Welcome to a GTFO movie review. Get the fuck out, movies!
Yeah, we're going to talk about The Nun 2018. Who's seen it?
We have,
Yep, we have, and we're going to chime in on it. First, what's it about, eh? Without giving it away too much.
right? Absolutely. So, it is the fourth or fifth movie in the Conjuring series of scary movies. Um, I have not seen The Conjuring 2, which apparently this character, the nun, is one of the spirits or villains or however you want to say it in the movie. But so I will say that the movie it follows this spirit as it haunts a abbey, an old castle somewhere over in Europe. I'm blanking on the location. Do you remember, Fia?
I think Romania, but like BFE Romania.
Right, right. Um, and it centers around three main protagonists and their journey through dealing with this evil spirit that has essentially wiped out this whole convent of nuns up there in the middle of nowhere. Um,
Yeah.
so, what did you think, Thea? What are your high points for this movie?
Well, also, I think it's important to note that I believe the Catholic Church sends a guy out, like dispatches a guy to go figure it out, like some nun who killed herself to investigate it. And so it is creepy right away because you're like, huh? And
Right.
then it's very if you're religious at all, like everybody loves a Catholic, somebody is Catholic, and we're all familiar with the it's cool, right? Like exorcisms. And so they're going to send this guy to go check it out because it doesn't seem right, right? Nuns don't believe in killing themselves. So that's a big red flag, and the abbey
Right.
needs to be checked out. And
Yeah.
um, as any major legitimate abbey, I thought it was interesting that the cemetery out front had bells. Eh?
Yeah.
That was weird.
that was a pretty good throwback. So yeah, and I apologize. I guess I need to work on my summarizing skills because I would also add, the three characters that are the major protagonists. So the priest, and we've got a nun who hasn't taken her vows yet. She,
Yeah.
yeah, she was selected due to the fact that she has visions, and so she was selected to go with the priest to the convent. And the third is a man named Frenchie that
Yeah.
essentially acts as their guide from the village. He's the one who had discovered the nun who had hung herself. So, um, without giving away too much more of the movie, I mean, it's uh, they go on this journey of discovering what they need to do to stop this evil spirit and why the evil spirit is there in general, and um, and again, yeah, how to stop it.
In just a few days. Like they're just sleeping there and eating there in the middle of nowhere. And it's weird because I don't know if they set it up this way or not, but I know for me, I was unsure if anyone really even lived and occupied in the abbey most of the time. And then it's like, wait, no, some they do live there. Oh wait, no, they're all go. It's trippy. It's scary trippy. Like a lot of jump scares.
Yep, yep,
You are in constant anticipation. But overall, The Conjuring 1 was scarier than The Nun. Conjuring 2 was good. And there's actually real life footage of the Conjurings made up, created based on reality of this
right,
couple who are very old now. In fact, the guy is dead, but she's alive. But that Frenchie character is actually in one of the videos. It's not him, but his character is from real life, like this
right,
French man who has been attacked by
right.
something. So it's interesting if you're a big fan of all that. And I cannot say that I am like cream of the crop for all that.
Right. So yeah, I would say first off, he's French Canadian. Get that right.
Of course, of course, my
But,
bad.
yeah, I would say I loved The Conjuring. I thought it was one of the best scary movies in years that I'd seen.
Me
I'm
too.
I'm not sure how I fell off with The Conjuring 2 and even Annabelle. I thought that I wanted to go see those. I haven't gotten into those either. Um, I will say this movie it felt different than The Conjuring. You know, the style is different. It's not really about a family. You know, there's a lot of religion in it. Gets a little more ritualistic when it's talking about how the spirit came out. Um, like you said, the piece about the bells being you know essentially run down into the ground with the string of so if someone was buried alive during the plague, they could ring the bell.
Accidentally,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
or
get
TB or whatever.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. It's some good little historical things that were done that can feed into some pretty terrifying moments, definitely. um, I do think they did a good job with the the use of mirrors and
yeah.
crosses, symbols, things like that. It was pretty well. I thought it was pretty well thought out, pretty well done. Again, a lot of little jump moments were pretty great. Um, I think the biggest misses for me with this movie were just around a couple of the special effects were like, that's kind of cheesy. And
Yeah.
just uh, I'd say that it definitely left me wanting more of this story around Frenchie, and I don't know if they're planning more of these
Oh,
stories.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
wouldn't doubt it.
this is already number five, so yeah, and The Conjuring came out in 2013, so
Yeah.
they're definitely pumping them out pretty consistently. So
Would you give it? I would give it two thumbs sideways, only because I really am kind of, I don't want to misrepresent myself, and I'm a very emotional, and I like to play along, and I was all psyched to go see a scary movie. Okay. So I was going to wanting to be scared, like when you want to go to a haunted house. But I fell asleep near the end. I was
oh,
dozing off, like as if I have sleep apnea or some shit. Like, so I have to give it two thumbs sideways. It was just getting tiring with the jump scare. You get kind of accustomed to it, that you're just, the dialogue's going and you're like, I started to nod. So two thumbs sideways for me. What about you?
I'm gonna give it. I think it's a thumb up and one thumb sideways. So
That's fair.
yeah, to me it was. I really did enjoy it. I liked the characters. They had um, some good lines between them, and it definitely had some good laugh moments too. So that's always
Yeah.
in a horror movie. So absolutely.
Yep. And
So
that's our review.
yeah, that's our first GTFO movie
Oh,
review. So please
yeah. Go
subscribe, like it, all that stuff.
let us know what you think about it and
Yeah, thank.
subscribe.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Till next time, I'm Louie.
I'm Fia.